Hello everyone, my name's Lyric. This is going to be a special oracle message for Starseeds only. It was about a week ago that we did an oracle reading for Starseeds, and I believe that it was related to healing, and it was also a boast about who we are and what we're about. But it's not just about boasting and labels and titles and such, but it's actually like the work that we do and the things that we say, and we put our money where our mouth is, if you will. Okay. So let's get I already shuffled them. So this is going to be an oracle message for Starseeds only. I love that when that happens. Holy cow. Freaking heck, dude. God, and I've never seen these two cards before. Oh, God, that's a neat card. So, and they're both double sevens, guys. You know what that's about. So, we have the Pride card here and the Inner Child. So, there's a fine balance between bragging and having self-esteem, okay? And there's nothing wrong with having self-esteem at all. Actually, self-esteem is really good, as long as you're able to like hear another person's side. You're not impeding someone else's healing. Let me take a look at the card, you guys. So I'm going to say this because it's the first thing that pops into my mind. And I'm going to, yeah, definitely now that I see this. So this card looks like the Statue of Liberty to me. And she's wearing like a Roman robe. So I'm just going to say that. And at the end of the day, like if you notice, like she's half-mast is like herself, and then the bones here. I really like to consider at the end of the day, like, if I've dealt with difficult people, that I realize that they're only here for a certain period of time, just like me. And I can take action on that. I can take action on the fact that, what I'm going to be doing here is temporary. So what do I want to do with my time? Who do I want to hang out with? Who do I want to be about? What do I want to be about? What do I want to talk about? Where am I going to spend my money? Where am I going to go to work? What clothes am I going to buy? What food am I going to eat? What country am I going to stay in? I mean, all of that stuff, like whether we like it or not, it tells a story about who we are as people. And that story is good or not so good. So it's just, and whether, no one's judging us harshly, but there's a lot of inequalities in our life, in our world, which partly makes up our world, is not the inequality that's like a social system type word, but like the balance of things, like there's hot and cold and light and dark. But at the same time, when we look at those polarities are equal, literally equal in their substance. The darkness to the lightness. The hot to the cold. In society, as people, like we're all people. So why do we have all of these sort of hierarchies and these types of governments and these types of social systems and like our learning systems that teach a certain way and don't teach other things that they should be teaching? It's just here on planet Earth, we're supposedly the highest form of like intelligence. And how are we showing that? Like, what are we doing? So this is the Inner Child, also a number 7 at 16, but 6 plus 1 is 7. Yeah, you can't break this down any less than number 7, which is a divine number, divinity. So by acknowledging our inner child, by going deep and figuring out what those old belief systems are, by relieving ourselves of certain attachments, we can be in alignment with creation. And we don't have to settle for being anything less than how we were created to be, which is, in my opinion, a much greater force than my family, a much greater force than the American government, a much greater force than my job at the post office, a much greater force than being a sibling. So, not that I'm not a sibling, but it's just that I don't attach myself to that assignment. Like, I attach myself to a being of the universe. And I was able to do that through some healing and through some work and letting go of certain beliefs that I had, and just really getting an understanding of who I am. And it was just having someone, I happened to meet this person who just confirmed me, which is super weird to say, but yeah, she just acknowledged my the stuff that I said. She validated the stuff that I said, and I don't think I've ever had another human being do that in my entire life, to be perfectly honest. So and this lady didn't just fall in my lap. That's not what happened. I went looking, I was being guided, and I kept going and going, no matter how bad I felt, and no matter how much I wanted to stop. Technically, I didn't want to stop because I was feeling so bad. It wasn't going to end well if I kept feeling so bad. I was going to have a breakdown. But I pulled myself, with her help, I pulled myself up, and I'm doing a lot better, and I'm super proud of myself. Let's get a couple more cards. This was deep, dude. I wasn't prepared to go this deep here with this reading. I wanted it to be very fluffy and happy and sorry. Discover your life's purpose, right? So when we've let go of attachments and assignments that are not of who we are, we can discover our life's purpose. Here he's serenading to a beautiful woman, which is so nice. A little fluffy there, but that's pretty nice. So yeah, so just take the time. This is number 11, the number of the path. Divine path is what I'm getting, right? I'm not getting it. It's on the table. One more. This is so funny to me. I can't believe it. Take off your masks. Take a look at who you are. Let go of those assignments that no longer serve you. We also have the literal number 11. So 2 plus 9 is 11, and this is 11, 11. And we have 7 and 7 up top. I need to go look up what the numeric symbology of 7 is. I really think it's sovereignty. It's a huge celestial thing. It's big. It's a big number. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, so that's kind of exciting. So, right, let's think about the type of pride that we're having, right? Because it's okay to be prideful. It's okay to have self-esteem. But how have we accumulated that self-esteem? From what places? How are we going about doing it? Healing the inner child. What will relieve us of attachments and assignments that don't belong to us, so that we can be how creation wanted us to be. Because we're created. I didn't create myself. I didn't create myself. I didn't say I'm going to be born and I got born here. That's not what happened. Discover your purpose. Take the time to do that now that you know a little bit more about yourself. And take off your mask. All right, see ya. Bye. Starseeds, what's up?